What's up, guys? My name is Gabe and welcome back to the Trojan Blade. Welcome back to a brand new video. This is a Tuesday, October 14th edition of the Trojan Update. We have a loaded episode for you today, so not going to waste any more time. If you guys are enjoying the videos, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, let's get into the update. All right, first things first, let's go over the health in the running back room. So you see on the bottom from Matt Zenitz of CBS, USC standout running back Wayman Jordan is set to undergo tightrope surgery tomorrow on his ankle and is expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks. And then on top, Eli Sanders is going to miss the rest of the year due to a knee injury. So brutal on both accounts. My heart breaks for Eli Sanders. And obviously losing Wayman for that amount of time really sucks. But he will be back for the postseason if we can make it that far. So now, where does that leave this running back room? Well, we obviously have King Miller, who pretty much swept all the national awards this week. Big Ten Freshman of the Week, National Player of the Week, Walk-On of the Week, Sean Alexander, Freshman Player of the Week. I mean, if there was an award to be had, he pretty much won it. So that is going to be your RB1 going forward. Now, behind him, we obviously have Brian Jackson and the two true freshmen. Now, in talking about Brian Jackson, Lincoln Riley said that he came out clean after this weekend and they're going to ramp him up more. And the two freshmen, Riley Wormley and Harry Dalton, are both available moving forward, which is a massive, massive deal. Now, Riley Wormley is a guy that was pretty much universally agreed that he wasn't ready to play as a true freshman, just body-wise. He's a more shifty, agile receiving back. Harry Dalton physically is there. It was just a health concern with him. He has not been healthy the majority of the season, obviously. So you're going to have King Miller RB1. Brian Jackson is going to be the second guy in there. And I assume they're going to run those two guys as much as they possibly can. And Harry Dalton is likely going to be your RB3 heading forward. Just brutal to lose Eli and Wayman in the same game. Wayman Jordan and King Miller, I think, had the potential to be probably the second or third best running back duo in the entire country, full stop. Now, Wayman still has a lot of eligibility left, so we will be able to see that next year if both guys come back. But a big blow, especially for this week heading into South Bend. Now, sticking on the injury front, Lincoln Riley announces that freshman defensive lineman Floyd Boucard with a knee injury is going to miss some time. He's definitely out for this weekend. So yeah, that's another big blow. Floyd played a pretty big role on this team. Taking a look at the snap counts from the Michigan game for the interior defensive linemen, we saw 1 snap from Kobe Pepe, 5 from Carlin Jones, 22 from Jakeem Stewart, just 6 for Floyd Boucard because he got hurt, 19 for Keyshawn Silver, 28 for Jade Abasiri, and 41 for Devin Tompkins. So 0 for Jamal Jarrett. He's pretty much been playing like 5 to 6 snaps a game anyway. He hasn't been a real contributor. So that is a guy I would look to expect to get some more reps heading forward. And seeing a guy like Carlin Jones start to get some snaps. Like, you're going to need these other guys to step up. We're going to need a lot more from Keyshawn Silver. He was pretty good in this game. Definitely his best game as a Trojan, in my opinion. So going up against Love and Price for the Irish, these guys have to be on point this week. Now, from the Notre Dame side of things, Marcus Freeman says center Ashton Craig will be out for the rest of the year with a right knee injury. Sucks for him. I'm sure he was very excited to play in this historic rivalry game against USC, so heart goes out to him. But yeah, we don't have our center. They don't have their center. And it's Notre Dame. I'm sure they have a stud as their backup center because that's what happens. They get injuries on the offensive line, and they just fill and replace, and the guys don't drop down in level. But with their backup being in, we have to test him. Jakeem Stewart, give him hell. Don't be overly complicated up front, but do give them some confusing looks. I'm sure D'Antlin's going to have some exotic blitz packages like he always does. So something to watch for there. I found this to be pretty interesting. Marcus Freeman says that going under center a lot is much easier said than done. And I don't feel that it's why the team is struggling in short yardage situations. So yeah, I looked into this, and this Notre Dame team is kind of backwards. Like, they're really good in the explosives department. They can sling the ball. They can throw it downfield. But if you get them like 4th and goal, 4th and 1, 4th and inches, they're not the best at it, which is pretty interesting considering what Notre Dame historically is good at. This is a team that is led by their quarterback in CJ Carr. He can absolutely spin it. One of the more talented quarterbacks in the entire country. Much better than I thought he was going to be. So yeah, we'll get much more in depth into this kind of stuff on Thursday's game preview. But just a fun little nugget I thought I'd throw in the update. Now, in terms of the USC Notre Dame game, the AP poll is out. This is going to be a number 13 Notre Dame against a number 20 USC matchup. Both teams are a little underranked in my opinion. This Notre Dame squad is legit. They just happen to play Miami and Texas A&M, who are two of the best teams in the country. Don't look at their win-loss record and just underestimate them. This is a legitimately good team. But so are we. So the line opened up at like 7.5 in Vegas, and it's all the way up to 9.5 now. Now, I know Vegas knows what they're talking about, but seeing 9.5 on this game feels kind of crazy to me. Look, I know we're not good on the road. I completely understand that. I was in South Bend for the 2017 Darnold fumble game where we just got hammered. I was there in 2021 when the team just was not there mentally, when Dante Williams was the head coach. And I was there in 2023 when Caleb Williams just had a meltdown. So I know what happens when USC teams go to South Bend. I understand that. But with the way we just played, with the brand of football we played against Michigan, that just feels like a lot of points to me. So that's something to watch there, see if that line moves at all. And finally, on the recruiting front, we have 2 pieces of news. We have received an expert prediction to land Jaden Crowder, the 3-star corner from Rancho Santa Margarita. He's currently a Cal commit, so this is going to be a flip if and when it happens. He's listed at 5'11", 165, class of 2026, number 62 corner in the country and number 60 player in the state of California. Now, I watch a lot of Santa Margarita ball. This is a kid that is always around the ball, not afraid to come up and play run support. He is a damn good football player. When you watch his tape, I don't care what his rating is, he's going to be a very good college football player. So if and when he commits, I will have a video up on the channel for you guys. But we also did land an actual commitment from JUCO corner transfer Jaquan Morris. This is the number 1 JUCO corner in the country, the number 15 JUCO player in the country in general. 6 foot, 170, wiry strong, a super physical kid. This is a Marcellus Williams type of tackler. He's going to come up and he's going to hit you. He's a legit player and a much needed piece to this 2026 class. Now, I know I don't do a ton of recruiting stuff on this channel. It's just not my cup of tea. Like, not in 2025 when kids can just decommit, transfer, do whatever they want, whenever they want. But as we get closer to signing day, I will have more and more recruiting content for you guys. So make sure you are subscribing to the channel and turning on the notification bell so you know whenever I upload. And yeah, guys, that is going to do it for the Trojan update today. If you did happen to enjoy it, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Really appreciate you guys being here. You're all awesome. And as always, take care and fight on.